Hey Taurus, welcome back to my channel, Queen of All the Trades. So I have your third party reading today, so we're just going to jump right on in. So the message is from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. We have wedding and retreat, okay? And it says, with retreat, it says it's time to disconnect from the world. And then with wedding, it says this situation involves marriage, okay? So I kind of feel like this Divine Masculine and this Divine Feminine could possibly be in a marriage. Okay, married together, or this Divine Masculine wants to marry this Divine Feminine, and we have the Three of Wands, okay? So that's saying taking action, moving forward. I kind of feel like this Masculine has plans, okay, to marry this Divine Feminine and actually take this feminine out on a proper honeymoon, you know. Clarify the Three of Wands, please. Holy Spirit, I just have it. Oh, okay. Not all those. Just the one that flipped over is fine. Thank you. Yeah, okay, we'll just take these two because this looks like it's something important. So, yeah, I kind of feel like moving forward, you know, there's going to be some changes here with this Divine Masculine, and this is the direction he wants to change, you know, move forward and in a different direction. And that's, yeah, definitely going to be some changes here. And I kind of feel like his actions towards this Divine Feminine is divinely guided here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Wands and the World. So this is the card that flipped over. I kind of feel like, though, currently with the Eight of Wands in reverse, currently there may not be any communication, though, with this Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. But I kind of feel like this Masculine wants to take steps forward towards marriage with this Feminine. Okay, tell me about the Eight of Wands. Two of Wands, okay? He's kind of indecisive here about some things. Kind of indecisive, but I kind of feel like he wants to move into this direction. But currently he's indecisive of whether or not he wants to communicate his actions to this Feminine. Okay, I kind of feel like there's a need for some things to heal here. With the Ten of Pentacles, maybe the family situation needs to heal first before he can move forward with this process. Okay. So we have water sign, Aquarius, air signs, fire signs. Okay, so the message that this Divine Masculine has, how he feels about this karmic person. So he definitely wants to marry the Feminine, that's for sure. But there's definitely healing needs to take place in that situation. So the message that he has, how he feels about this karmic person that he's dealing with. So we have children. So this Masculine can definitely have children with this karmic person. And it says, your love life is being affected by children, okay? Or he can have children with the Divine Feminine. But I kind of feel like his attachment with this karmic is with the children. And then we have religious factors here. And it says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And then we have heart-to-heart conversations. And it says honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So I kind of feel like there's a need for this Masculine and this karmic person to have these, have a conversation. Number one, about the kids, okay? And number two, about this religious factors cards, okay? Meaning the spiritual path that this Divine Masculine is being led on with his Divine Feminine here, okay? He can be wanting to talk to this karmic person about you know, him moving forward you know, in his marriage, if this divine masculine is married to this karmic person, married to the divine feminine, his conversation with this karmic person would be, you know, that, you know, even though we have kids, I still have, you know, a wife or a marriage that I have. You know, those are issues that needs to come up in this situation, you know, about that. If the masculine isn't married to this divine feminine, then I feel like, you know, they still have to talk about the kids, but also, um, you know, he's being led to his divine feminine here. Okay, he's being led on a spiritual path, you know, on another path towards his feminine. So those are conversations that he needs to have with this karmic person that he's dealing with. So that was clarified with the Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so I kind of feel like this masculine is feeling like he's trapped in a situation with this karmic person due to the kids. I kind of feel like he's indecisive about what it is that he wants to do. In his mind, he's really kind of stuck and not sure what he wants to do or where he wants to go as far as investing and putting his time in. Now, he could be wanting to have a conversation with this karmic person, you know, about spending time with the children as well. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please, and thank you, Holy Spirit, angels, and heaven. Please clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Hopefully y'all understood what I was just saying just now. Because I don't want to confuse y'all. And please forgive my annoying talking smoke detector. I gotta go get some batteries for it. It's really annoying. My son takes the fucking batteries out so he can play his video game because we don't have no more batteries in the house. And it's just really annoying. It's going off. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands that fell out. The Six of Swords, Judgment, and the Hermit. So I kind of feel like deep down he really wants to make this decision, you know, to move away from this karmic situation that he's in here. But it's a burden, you know, it's just too much for him to handle. He really wants to move away. And I kind of feel like he's going to make that decision. Okay. And this is the reason why they need to be having these conversations. Tell me why the Two of Swords is here. Why is he indecisive? He's probably unsure of taking this action because of the kids. The wedding. So he's not sure about the marriage. Okay, about the wedding. He's indecisive because of the marriage or because of the wedding, and there's children involved. He wants a brand new passionate opportunity. He wants to get married. Okay, but I kind of feel like maybe the decision that he wants to make, rushing off to this divine feminine, getting married, he's indecisive of how, he's not sure of how this situation is going to affect his kids, you know, going off, getting married, starting a brand new passionate endeavor somewhere else. So he's in this King of Pentacles energy here. Okay, trying to think things clearly, trying to balance his thoughts, you know, trying to get a clear understanding before he make a decision. He's trying to make an intelligent and logical decision before he start rushing off and moving away from the karmic situation here. But we have the Lovers card. So I kind of feel like he's more so leaning on more towards his partnership with the divine feminine here. And it's only fate, you know. It's fated with the Wheel of Fortune. Could be dealing with an air sign. See fire out here. Virgo. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Um, Tell me about the Eight of Swords, please. Okay, 2 cards wanted to come out. That's great. So I kind of feel like, yeah, he's stuck. Trying to make a choice between two. This actually came out when I clarified one of these cards for the comic, but I'll get to that later. 2 of Wands came out. So he's kind of stuck in a situation about two, especially if he has a child here, as a girl child, okay, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn child. But I kind of feel like, you know, he's stuck on where to give this pentacle to here. Page of Pentacles. Tell me more about this. Yeah, this is why things aren't moving. He's not really making any moves right now. And yeah, he's really not making any moves to walk away. I kind of feel like he's isolating himself, blocking himself off, thinking, doing a lot of thinking and contemplating here. Yeah, trying to balance some things out. And then we have a Tower moment, because I feel like he's going to be coming to some type of realization. Okay, have some type of awakening. Clarify the Tower. King of Wands. Yeah, he wants to be happy. He's realizing where he wants to be. Okay, he's realizing what it is that he wants, who he's attracted to. Okay, he wants to be happy with this Sun card, and he wants his wishes fulfilled here. He's awakening to what's truly going to make him happy. So this is where he's stuck between. You know, he feels like if he rushes off. Okay, this is why he's indecisive, and maybe him and the comic person, him and the divine feminine aren't in communication, because, you know, he's trying to make the plans, okay, to move forward, you know, with this marriage, with this comic part, with the divine feminine, to connect with the divine feminine, and, you know, come into union with the divine feminine and properly, you know, marry the divine feminine and settle down with her. But because of the issue with the kids, with the comic person, you know, it's a lot to work out and a lot to deal with here. So he's trying to figure out, how is it going to affect my kids? You know, is she going to play games with me? You know, is she going to cause issues in the situation? You know, he's kind of like indecisive, balancing things out, trying to figure everything out, basically, before he makes any moves. But for sure, he really wants to get out of this situation with this comic person, for sure, and he wants to marry he wants to be in a situation with this divine feminine. This is clearly what I see. So comic person's message to the divine feminine, divine masculine. Comic person in the situation, how they feel about the divine masculine. So we have new love, and it says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And then we have free yourself. And it says, it is time to take back control of your life. And then that was clarified with the Ace of Wands. So I kind of feel like this comic person is telling this divine masculine that he needs to free himself from a situation. I kind of feel like this comic person wants a brand new passionate opportunity with this masculine. Tell me about the Ace of Wands, please. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I kind of feel like this comic person is like satisfied with the passion that is going on with her and this divine masculine. You know, this is what she's feeling deep down, even though she knows that this situation is a burden here, you know, with the Hermit and the Ten of Wands. So it's definitely coming back out, even though she knows it is a burden. And she knows that this masculine wants to free himself from the situation. But she knows that this masculine wants to free herself from the situation here. and that he loves somebody else. So we know about the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Knight of Cups. Yeah, she has a lot of emotions for this divine masculine. Yeah. If they have a family together, if they have children together, this karmic person does not want to let this masculine go at all to free yourself. Like, she wants a brand new passionate opportunity. She wants the romance. You know, she wants the family to be together. Yeah, with the Ten of Pentacles. So we have Scorpio energy, fire energy, and earth. So the message that this karmic person had for the divine feminine, how she feels about the divine feminine, is deception. And she feels that it says someone is wearing a false mask in a relationship, and that was clarified with the Temperance. Okay, so I kind of feel like with the perception, I kind of feel like this karmic person is basically feels like, you know, it's some bullshit going on here, you know, dealing with this divine feminine. And I kind of feel like, you know, she's trying to keep her peace, you know, she's trying to be patient in the situation. Even though she knows that there's some deceptiveness going on. Tell me about the Temperance. Yeah, I feel like this karmic knows. Yeah, she's trying to be patient deep down inside, you know. Maybe she's trying to heal from this deception because she knows that this masculine wants to free himself from the, I just seen the Tower too again. But she knows that this masculine wants to free himself from her, okay? And she knows that the masculine is moving on towards a brand new passionate opportunity here, you know, offering his attention and, you know, his sex somewhere else and his love somewhere else. She knows that it's a new love in the picture. She knows that he wants to free himself. But what's keeping him bound is this family situation. So maybe she's trying to heal from this, deep down, I kind of feel like she's trying to heal from this deception, you know. That the masculine, that's probably why the masculine is having so many issues with this decision that he has to make here, even though he wants to marry the divine feminine. Yeah, there's no love here in the situation, okay? And I kind of feel like this karmic person is not apologetic here in the situation either. You know, she's really not apologetic. She knows that there's no love in the situation. Page of Cups. Yeah, she knows. She feels like, you know, she was being duped here. I kind of feel like she regrets, you know, investing in the situation with this divine masculine, okay? And she really regrets this. Deep down, this is how she's feeling. Like, she knows that it's over, you know. But she regrets it, you know. She regrets putting in all this time, you know. Could have been 7 years with the Seven of Pentacles. You know, they have a 7-year-old child. It don't have to be, you know. But I kind of feel like, you know, she regret all this time that she put into it. And I kind of feel like, you know, that she's going to be moving forward with the justice system. Possibly receiving some type of payments for the kids or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if this karmic person found somebody else or was dealing with somebody else who she see as more trustworthy. Okay, because then we have the Ten of Swords and the World with the Devil. You know, with the Devil, and I kind of feel like she's coming to be bitter about the shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm moving on towards the justice system. You know, especially if she got kids with this man. Yeah, I kind of feel like she's definitely gonna try to break his pockets for sure. Definitely gonna try to break his pockets in their system, and she's gonna be resentful with this Queen of Wands energy, Queen of Swords energy here about the ending. You know, about the betrayal, about closing everything out, about the deception, the backstabbing. This ain't good, especially with the Devil here. The cycle was ending with the karmic. Yep, this karmic cycle was ending. And she feels sad that the situation is about to end too. I kind of feel like the situation is going to turn ugly because we have the knight, we have the king. I mean, the Five of Swords. So I kind of really feel like the situation is really going to turn ugly, and I kind of feel like the truth is definitely going to be revealed. Like some secrets is definitely going to come out here. Okay, about the King of Swords, who in this case I feel like represents this divine masculine because he was in this King of Swords energy. But I kind of feel like, yeah, looking at it clearly, some shit is about to come out or some truth is about to be revealed. And I kind of feel like it's going to come out quick, okay? Because somebody was definitely planning the situation and somebody really need to heal, you know? Heal the situation. Could be dealing with a marriage or a union. I don't know who is married in the situation, but somebody is. A marriage that somebody is moving away from, or somebody is moving on towards making a marriage. Moving on towards a marriage. I said making a marriage. So the karmic, the divine feminine message is how she feels about this divine masculine here. Okay, we have healing family issues. And then it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So I kind of feel like they need to definitely heal some things here in this situation. And she wants to. She wants a happy family, you know, a loving family. She sees this masculine as her Ten of Cups. So she's willing to, you know, forgive and work out the situation. Let's clarify this Ten of Cups here. Yeah, this is what she wishes to have. She's wishing for that. I kind of feel like this feminine is definitely, you know, left in the dark, you know, about some of the things that's going on in this relationship between her and this divine masculine. I kind of feel like she don't know about this offer. Maybe she's contemplating, you know, making an offer to this divine masculine or contemplating accepting the offer that this masculine has presented towards her. But I kind of feel like the situation is just a little bit too confusing. Not really confused. Could be confusing, but it just can be too hectic right now, you know? So I kind of feel like this feminine is really trying to take her time and move things, want things to move slow. You know, slow and steady wins the race. But I kind of feel like she wants things to take its time, you know, for all this chaos with the Five of Wands to die down, you know, before she can get this Ten of Cups here. This is what she ultimately really wants. So this could be the reason why this feminine is blocking this divine masculine here. Remember when I was saying there was no communication between the two? This could be the reason why, she's trying to block the divine masculine currently, you know. And I could really do kind of feel like this feminine, by her protecting herself and blocking herself right now, she's going to end up getting what it is that she wants with this Nine of Cups. But I kind of feel like with this feminine, she's worried about whether the actions that she took in the situation is going to be successful. Messages, the way the divine feminine feels about this divine karmic person is engagement. Okay, and it says your love life is ascended to a higher level of commitment. Okay. Yeah, your love life is ascended to a higher level of commitment. So, scenario A, if this is a common person that this divine feminine is attached to, I kind of feel like if she is in a relationship with somebody else, she's definitely not satisfied with the situation, because that was clarified with this Ten of Coins here. Okay. And scenario number 2, if this is the common person for the if this is the common person for the divine masculine, then I feel like this feminine knows that this common person isn't really satisfied with the way that the feminine and masculine's relationship is being elevated. It's about to lead to a marriage. It's literally about to lead to a marriage. This masculine is ready to leave this situation and move on to this feminine and marry her and settle down. And this feminine knows that this common person is not happy about that at all. Yep. Magician in the reverse. No longer able to manipulate the situation. Okay. No longer able to manipulate it. But I kind of feel like, no longer able to manipulate the situation. No longer able to, block and slow the progress, of this Ten of Cups here. There'll be no more arguing, fussing, fighting. No more, none of that. The Hangman came out in reverse. No more of the situation being in a stagnant type energy here. Everything is coming out in reverse over here. Damn, yeah. Damn. Nothing is moving forward with this comic person. She knows, that her situation with this divine masculine is definitely going to change, and that things with this comic person, there's going to be no more progression. Nothing, like everything with this comic person is coming to an end. She knows this. Yeah, somebody is not seeing clearly. Somebody is not seeing clearly of why things aren't moving forward in the situation. That's why somebody is not really satisfied, because it's not the right time for something to happen. It's not the right time for. It's like with one door closed, another one open. Yeah, I kind of feel like she's definitely holding on. She feels like the comic person is definitely trying to hold on to the masculine here, trying to block things from progressing. But she can't do that because the hangman is in the reverse. So when the hangman is in the reverse, she feels like this comic person ain't seeing things clearly, logically. But when the hangman is in reverse, that means that things are no longer stagnant and a standstill. Like, you can't continue to hold your grips and keep your grips into this divine masculine for much longer and continue to delay my process. You won't be able to manipulate anymore because we're engaged. Like, we're moving up in relationship, moving to a fucking marriage, for crying out loud. And this is the truth. Somebody to accept it. Accept it or go the fuck home. That's how I see it, y'all. Okay, so we got Aquarius energy, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We got damn near everybody. Capricorn, Aries, Aquarius, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Damn near everybody. So the messages that you guys got, we have is the Lord gives wisdom, Proverbs 2:6. Okay? This one is for whoever's watching. And then the other message that you guys got is trust, and it says transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So you guys need to have trust that a situation will definitely transform for the best, no matter how dark it looks, or no matter how it look like it ain't nothing going to happen, or things isn't stagnant. You need to trust that things will change for the best, okay? Whatever it is that you want to transform into, it will. Look at imagery on this card. It's so pretty. These are the two soulmates. That's so cute. So this was your message, Taurus. Hopefully it wasn't like too confusing or anything like that. And hopefully it followed. Hopefully you was able to follow it good. And I'll see you guys in the next reading.